Hello and welcome to May's Let's Plays, and today we are carrying on our experiments with Redstone. So let's go over the last episode, just in case you're jumping in at Redstone episode 2 instead of Redstone episode 1. I don't know why you would, but this experiment here is to demonstrate how far a redstone charge will carry from a block. So I'm going to go over these quickly. So you can see there, they're all on. And this is a little bit further. That's you got to go back and watch the episode to see why they're there. So turn it on, and you can see there it's turned all the torches off, so it carries 15. This is a simple clock. That's a demonstration of a burnout. This is to demonstrate how far, like, a redstone influences. That's burnout again. That's how to get a charge to carry up a vertical thing. This was to demonstrate torches don't affect each other. And this is to demonstrate a pulse. So, like, we stepped on a... Sorry, I got a burp in my throat there. That's to demonstrate the fact that, like, we stepped on a pressure plate to start this going off. It took out the pressure plate, and that's how long stepping on a pressure plate will affect a circuit. That's all it is. So, I said this time we're going to show you some not and or... nor, what is it, nor, or, and, cross, nor, and basically I'm going to show you a whole bunch of circuits that you can use as some really interesting and funky and real world applications for this, because as I said last time, what am I looking for? Signs, that's what I want. Hold on, I'm going to use the mouse for this. As I've said before, I'm actually using my PS4 controllers on the PC, and I'll put a separate video of explaining how I've done that and which programs, and basically me just worshipping at the feet of the men that did it. So I'm going to call this one A. Oh, sorry, my hip's gone numb. So that's A. I'll call this one B. Can you see a pattern? There we go. We're going to have a lot of A's and B's in this episode. Frame rate's chugging for whatever reason. And let's set up a simple circuit. Bum, 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 sorry, this will be an OR gate. So, actually, will this be an OR gate? No, this will be an AND gate, actually, if you're going to get really technical. No. This will be a NOR gate. Sorry, I'm just trying to think. But you'll see what I'm doing. You'll see what I'm doing. I'm going to use Glowstone, our old friend, to demonstrate what's gone on. Why is the frame rate chugging? There we go. I'm going to use our old friend Glowstone to show the effects. There we go. Just so it's easier. I'm flying, by the way. Just let's put some levers down so we can control the circuit. Boop. And boop. Right, so here's a little thought experiment. Judging on all this stuff and the basis of the first episode, so how would we turn on the glowstone? I'll give you some time, and I'll sing you a little song. Doot doot doo doodle doo doodle doot 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 doodle doo doodle doot 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 doodle doo. Alright, so how would we turn on? Which one do we need to turn off, or like which ones do we need to turn off to turn on the glowstone? And the answer is, so let's turn off A. Let's demonstrate. So A, no glowstone. Let's turn on A. Well, off, you know, on. This is really the wording, but... So B, nope. So let's turn them both on. And there we go. That's how we turn the glowstone on. So this is an AND gate, which is essentially this block here only powers... Like, because we've demonstrated, like I said, if you're confused by any of the terminology and using powers and electricity and whatnot, go back and watch the first episode. I explain it a bit easier. I'm just going to move the mic a tad closer. I've demonstrated like how and why this concept works, but hey, go back and watch it if you're confused. But there we go. So because this block isn't powered, this comes on. But if you look at the circuit, let's look at the diagram. Whoop. Because the if we turn on A, which is this one, then the power comes up here, and straight to there, which powers the block. So turning off A, if B is on, it doesn't matter what you do with A. And consequently, if A is on, it doesn't matter what you do with B. The only way that this torch can power up is if these two are off. So this is an AND gate. This glowstone only turns off if A and B are off. Or on, depending on which way you look at it. Technically the switches are on, but because of the effect of like the redstone torches, I call it off. I'm backwards. Leave me alone. So that's an AND gate. Let's. I'm gonna put a sign here. This is a AND gate. There we go. That's an AND gate. I'm gonna set the time as well. Set time. Oh, it's time set, isn't it? Time set. Right. There we go. So that is an AND gate because we need A and B to be both on to turn on the glowstone. Sorry, that Enderman was really putting me off there. So let's do an OR gate. So if A or B is off, then it'll turn on. Or if they're both turned on. You know, to leave me alone. You guys are probably used to my weird fact that I'm slightly backwards. So let's boop. Boop. These are going to be all very, like, the beginning of these is nothing special. It's just a block with a thing on it. And that's just so, let's label these again. For simple sakes, this one's going to be A. I think enter, like, it annoys me that I can't just press enter on there. So that's B. There we go. So there's an A and B. Let's switch A and B. In fact, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do here. I'll let you decide. Sorry, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of what to do now. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Boop, boop, boop. I've done that. Yeah, I shouldn't have put that in. Sorry, like I said, trying to build a circuit that's compact but yet still works can be a challenge, but that's because I like extravagance. I'm a pretty extravagant lady. Alright, so I'm just going to put that out there. We've got plenty of redstone. I'm on creative mode. I've got all the redstone I need. I don't need to be sparing, but if you want to be sparing, you can work this out to make this a bit, like, nicer for yourselves. So they're off. Should put that there. I'm trying to. Sorry, like basically, I'm trying to think of how to do a NOT gate. So, well, that is more like when they're both on, they're both off. So yeah, when they're both on, they're both off. That'll be the same. That's essentially the same circuit, but a slightly different layout, a bit more of a convoluted layout, because the same concept works. So that's on. Oh no. That's exactly what I wanted to do. What am I talking about? Don't give away the answers, me. You silly billy. So let's put in this. Put in this. I'm gonna do something complicated, but I'll demonstrate. I'll explain why I've done it after I've done it. Like I said, I'm not claiming to be an engineer, by the way. I'll explain why I've done that. So this is an OR gate. So they're both off at the minute. Both A and B are off. So if I turn on A, boop, glowstone turns on. And if B turns off, boop, glowstone turns on. If they're both on, then the redstone stays on. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, the redstone stays on. The reason I've done this bit here, by the way, is just so that when we turn it on and off, it'll actually turn on and off. that's the only reason. I'm moving without meaning to here. I've got nothing on the controller. There we go. That was a bit weird. So that's just to turn it so like the actual switch corresponds. There's ways to build the circuit either way. But so there, that's off. But that's still on. Let's turn that off, and it turns off. So that is an OR gate. That is either or. So we turn on A and the glowstone turns off, or we turn on B and the glowstone turns on. That's an OR gate. Let's put a sign. Can you believe that I'm recording these 2 episodes back to back? But they're going to be released a day apart. OR gate. My knee has gone completely, by the way, if you're wondering. It's really hurting right now. So that's an OR gate. I know. Ignore the capitalization, internet. It happens. I'm not exactly here to teach you English. I'm here to demonstrate some cool concepts with. Sorry, I got distracted by the rain there. I was trying to think of what is it? Weather set 0. All right. So weather set 1. Oh, right, hold on. There we go. So, sorry. I don't use this, by the way. Because I'm constructing everything in survival mode, I don't normally use the command prompt clear for 1 million seconds. 1 million seconds. Let's clear out the sky so we're not bothered by the rain. Oh, it's not a valid number? Whatever. We'll do it in the rain. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. So that's an AND gate and that's an OR gate. What shall we do next? I've forgotten the cross OR. But I tell you what, let's because I've been challenged to build this. I've demonstrated the simple concepts of the ones I'm going to be using for this. So let's try and build something with the knowledge we've got. I tried this out. This was my. Oh, I pressed the wrong button there. I was stroking my hair because it got in my eye. All right, so let's put one pusher there, one piston there, one piston, wrong way. There. Up there. I'm trying to think of like what I'm trying to do here. I had it set up and it made sense and it was all cool and groovy and... Oh, right, no, I know why, yeah. Sorry, like I said, I'm trying to come up with a really cool little idea that, well, I just think it'll look cool, that's all it is. It's nothing... It's going to demonstrate a little bit of how to build stuff in Minecraft, but essentially it's just me having a little bit of a fantasy of mine. But, alright, so what we want to do, which, because this one, if we put it, I'm just going to put a lever just to, whatever. Alright, so that pushes the block over there, and then we want this one to, I'm going to need glowstone here anyway, so I might as well set it up already. Let's put that there, so that one will push the block, and then that one pushes the block. Basically, you can see what I want to do here. I want to push the block around, which means firing these off at different times. Why have I built this so close to everything? This is probably going to be a bigger build as I get confused, distracted, and whatnot. So let's clear out this, fill in these holes, because otherwise I'm going to fall down them. There's no mistake. If there's a hole, I'm falling down it. Let's build it out here. Yep, so we can still see everything. Hold on, let's build it on the... No, let's build it here. Move away, slime. We're doing science, bitch! Apologise there, I've got a terrible cough today. Let's do a... Yeah, no, because I like the magenta, let's leave it. So let's set up the basic premise. Basically, we need this... This... Nope. There. Oh, come on. See, I've just worked this out, haven't I? I've literally just demonstrated proof of concept, and I'm already confused about what I was trying to do. There we go. And then last one there. So So that one fires, pushes the block over there. That one fires and pushes the block there. That one fires and pushes the block there. Yep, there we go. So that's the simple setup, and let's put our block in place to demonstrate. So our challenge is to set these from one switch, by the way, so it's not like easy enough to do it. These are going to be all set off from one switch to push this block around endlessly. So we're going to need redstone from the wall. We can definitely tell you that. I'm sorry, I've got really itchy face all of a sudden. I've come down with the itchy faces. Alright, so that's the setup there, right. So let's work on the easy one. This one needs to fire first. So, I've just come up with an idea. And that's using our demonstration over there has given me this idea. Oh, it's thundering. How nice. I want to point out, by the way, I can't hear a word, so if there's some weird sounds or anything, don't question me. I can't. I've done that in the wrong colour. Magenta is our, goal. Our goal is always magenta. It's not our demonstration. Our demonstration is blue. Light blue wool, which is literally I chose it because it was the first one I could pick up. And I chose magenta as our always. It's what we're trying to get to in life. So, yes, right. Let's set up that. So that's controlling this. Oh, this is going to be a lot easier. I'm actually kind of disappointed now. Because I can't, like this, I'd never thought of before. This demonstration here with the torches, I'd never thought of that before. Don't you dare, Creeper, do anything. I'm going to keep away from you and just let you be. But yeah, because I'd never thought about doing that, this is going to be a lot easier. Because I can just put glowstone here and control these two from one switch. There we go, so on, off. So there we go, so that's that bit sorted. So what else am I trying to do? Oh, yeah, so this one needs, oh, this is annoying. I'm going to reset it. This one is going to be, I'm going to label them so we can see what's going on. So this one's going to be number 1, and we're going to have to move the block around while we're demonstrating. So this one's going to be number 2. This is going to be the order of fire, basically. Number 3. And finally, number 4. So we need to fire them in 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I suppose you could make a metronome out of this, actually. That'd be quite cool. I might give that a try in my spare time and demonstrate to you guys. But, so we need to fire off number 1 first. So, sorry, I'm trying to destroy this, and it just wasn't destroying for whatever reason. Bum, bum, bum. Like I said, I don't make elegant circuits. There's ways to do it, but I'm pretty much a novice at this. And you've got to give me the point of allowing me to reset the circuit, like to reset the thing, so it's not going to be a one and done. So that's that. I like this concept. I like this controlling them all from a panel. So let's put in some redstone over here. And I need to turn this off so it doesn't prematurely fire anyway. There we go. And connect these up. So we can fire piston 1. See, I made it difficult. I could have done this a lot easier. Using the oscillator. But because this torch here is has to fire last, it's a little bit more difficult. There's ways around it, and I've just thought of them all. But because I'm going to have to fire out of order, I'm going to have to change that, to be honest with you. I don't think there's a way that... I'm sure there is a way. I'm not going to claim that it's impossible, but... because they're all going to fire like in weird orders. Yeah, that's not going to be able to go there, is it? That's going to have to come over here. Sorry, my knee is completely, like, shot for some reason. Oh, see, this is the problem now, because I need this one, number 2, to receive power before number 3. Hold on, no, it doesn't matter, because it doesn't matter. That's what's important, not mattering. There we go. We'll work this out. Creeper, you don't explode in creative mode, do you? Because that would be really freaking annoying. Does he explode? Oh, no. Good. Good, otherwise I would have cried. So let's reconnect that circuit. And connect up this circuit. Oh, there is timings on this, by the way, but I don't know them. I know that there's certain timings on them all. Like, it takes meh to set off. Is that block? So that block gets stuck there. So we need to slow this one down, which we'll do with repeaters. These are repeaters, aren't they? Yeah. Redstone repeaters. So we need this one to set off an arbitrary amount of time after this one's set off. So let's try that then. Boom. And then you can see the circuit going, and there it's firing. So that works. So we need to... Oh, this one's going to be difficult. I might move this torch so there's a bit... So I've got a bit more room, let's say, to experiment and put in repeaters for the... for... What number is this? Number 4. Number 4 is going to need a lot of repeaters. Repeater! Which there's ways round it, but hell, we're not here to... We're just going to do a really cool little experiment using repeaters to just have some fun. That's all we're here for. That's all I'm here for. It's just fun. And to show you guys, like, Redstone, but I want to show you Redstone because it's fun. Like, that's all the reason. If I put in... Nope. Why do I keep pressing lever? Just filling the hole. I'm on the hole again. It's a song for you. Alright, so that's gonna... It's the only way I can think of adding 3 repeaters, by the way. So let's set all these to be really, really, really long. Because as well, you gotta think, we don't want to have to be sat on, like, on this end, constantly flicking this switch. So we're gonna have to put it so the circuit keeps repeating itself. Like, we don't have to get involved in it. So let's set all these. There we go. So these are all set to 4. This one's set to... That's 4, 1, 1. So that's 6, and that's 16. 12. Come on. It's basic maths. So now we've got them all firing at roughly the right time. We need to work out how to get the signal to repeat itself. You like, and keep the same pattern. So there's an easy way we can do that, which I might do just to cheat. I'm not going to cheat. I'm trying to think of how I'd do it. In fact, let's see. Oh, this is an easy way of doing it. Place. Is this an easy way of doing it? I don't know. Go away, creeper. I'm trying to put a block there. So let's get the circuit to go up here. In fact, let's get rid of that. Let's put it on the end here, so it's not... So we're out of the way of number 4 circuit, so number 4 can complete itself. Oh good, and we're still in the 15-meter range. So let's put this here, that there, that... Right. And then we can get rid of this without much trouble, can we? Oh, I've got it. Sorry. I don't mean to be quiet during this episode. I'm just trying to think of, like, the ways around these little challenges. And if you've got a challenge, I am very interested. If you guys have got challenges for us to build, or you want to see, like, you've heard about someone building. I can't do 8-bit computers, but, like, if you want to see us try and build a calculator or something, I'm into that. I can work that through. That's pretty groovy. It'd be pretty simple as well. I say simple, pretty self-explanatory. You gotta remember, I am into programming, so the logic of, like, NOT gates, I already roughly know it. So if I put this here, alright, so just, yes, we're still in the 15 meter range. That's the important thing now. I'm scared about the range. So if I carry this over here, oh, there's something else that I wanted to demonstrate with redstone, but I'll demonstrate it another time. It's not that majorly important. It's just an interesting, like, how would I do this? Well, I could do it like this. Alright, so if I put this here, actually, I'm going to demonstrate it right now. Another way of getting, like, redstone up, like, that's how I get redstone up like, vertical. But to get it down like a stairway, you can just set it up like that. Boop, boop. Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. That was hoping I could fit it in, like, here, and go back up into the wire. But there's not enough space, so see if I can do it backwards. See if I can do this, like, affect it from the other side. I need a shower, by the way. I smell. Whew. Been feeling very sorry for myself recently. And, yeah. It's just one of them things. Sometimes I feel sorry for myself. So that's that way. Yeah, so let's dig it into the ground. We're going to have to go underground on this mission. But yeah, I've been feeling sorry for myself, so just smell a bit. It's essentially all the story ends up as. Let's dig down, dig. I can't get... Oh, crap! We're falling through the world. Uh-oh. That was not meant to happen. I didn't... Where are we? Oh, thank God, I thought we'd lost all our progress. Didn't know I could do that. That's interesting. That's interesting. But anyway, we've died, so it's time for a cheeky drink in our memorial service. Once again, my cheeky drink for this evening, even though it's not evening, is the same as it was yesterday's episode, Mountain Dew, because yesterday's episode was about five minutes ago. Well, granted, it was like a long... It was like, I've been recording these for a while now. It was 40 minutes, that episode, which I apologize. These Minecraft episodes were not meant to be that long, but, what can I say, guys? Extra bang for your buck, because we've been away for a while. Trying to get the PS4 version, then throwing a hissy fit because we can't. Like the PS4 version to work, throwing a hissy fit because we can't, and then just giving up. So yeah, that's essentially why Minecraft slowed down. Where are you going? I'm not going to cheat and put it into another system, like the already repeating systems, but I am going to use them as inspiration. So let's put some redstone here. Put blue here. Oh, there's some best practices that I might go over, like the best way to do it. Like in an ideal world, if you're building circuits, there's certain things in Minecraft, I mean, like best practices in Minecraft for building circuits for you. Like, that's the only reason, so you can remember it a bit easier. Oh, controller's freaking out again. Controller's freaking out. There we go. That's all that was. That was a controller freak out. So I'm using quite a few programs to get this working, which, like I said, you've probably seen it already, actually, because I'll have done the episode. where I describe how I've controlled, or I am controlling the PC port. Or it's not even a port, is it? Because it came first. Sorry, I'm going to have to move. I apologise. I'm going to have to move. My leg has gone completely numb. Alright, I'm not going to try. I'm going to try and keep our old experiments, like, alive. It's alive, Johnny 05. I am alive. Film scared the bejeebers out of me. But we might have to move some of them just to demonstrate. Like I said, not an elegant electrician or programmer, but I get the job done. That's essentially it. I am not elegant. I'm going to move the mic. I'm not elegant, but I get the job done. That's all that matters sometimes. Just getting that job done. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm going to turn this off. Just so I can try something. I thought it was repeating itself. God damn it. I'm going to turn that off just to try something. Actually, I know it works, but I just want to... oh, no. Balls. Too many balls. And the gerbils I can hear squeaking behind me, laughing at me for that stupid movement. Oh, why is that freaking out? Why did that burn out? Why did that system burn itself out? You see the burnout there? It went really quickly, all of a sudden. Oh, it's all back on. Okay, that was a freak. One of these torches must have burnt itself out. I think it was probably this one. Looking at it, it was probably that one that caused the problem. But there was a little burnout there, but it's none of our real concern because we've got bigger concerns now. How are we going to make it start repeating? I'm going to leave the wires exposed, by the way. And I say wires, redstone trails, or whatever the Minecraft equivalent of wires are. I'm going to leave them exposed so we can, like, dissect our machine. Yes, that does work. That does work. Which is pretty important when it comes to it. So let's try and turn this on. Boop. And nothing happens. Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. This has been powered too much, isn't it? Yeah, this is already powering it up, this one torch down here. So if we get rid of this one torch... Let's put a repeating block. Hold on. I'm going to go investigate this circuit here and have a think about the best way to do this. Oh, I've got it. Sometimes I can be a moron. Sometimes I can be a genius. Sometimes I am just a woman with a plan, and the plan is sometimes so genius that I scare myself. Like, have you ever been so smart you've scared yourself? It's terrifying. Don't fall through the world again. That wouldn't be smart and would completely destroy the point I'm trying to prove. I'm going to dig this further into the ground. Like I said, not an elegant design, but if it gets the job done, then we can start refining it afterwards. We're not trying to build the perfect circuit straight out the bat. Especially for this is going to be our first major, like, construction project. So if we put this here... Wait a minute. I've still got the same problem. Which means that if I come back up this circuit here, and I can put one... Can I put one there? Yeah, let's put a... Yes, I can. There we go. Essentially, these flip-flop the current. Like, these blocks here with the torches on basically invert the current. So when, like, this switch is on right now, but because of the blocks, I've inverted the current to be off. So what I'm trying to do here, just to demonstrate and explain a little bit, so I'm not just making weird noises into a microphone while you listen on shocked and horrified, is what I'm essentially trying to do. I'm just making this a little bit. There we go. What I'm trying to do is invert the current so that the torch is off here. This torch needs to be off, otherwise it's going to burn the system out. So there we go. So the torch is off, but when we hit the switch, the torch is going to turn itself back on. Whoa, that's freaking out really quickly. We've got a short. We've got a short in the system somewhere. Where is the short? I've got a feeling it's in the really complicated and convoluted thing down there. It's all working fine except from this one. So let's put this to be... That's all 4 clicks, isn't it? So let's put it 3 clicks, 3 clicks, 3 clicks. So that's 9 clicks. And let's put this one to... that's 3 clicks, 1, 1. So that's 5 clicks. There's going to be quite a few clicks between them. Clicks as in like moments. Let's try this again. Where is the short? There's a short in the system. And I'm pretty sure it's down here. I'm pretty sure this is shorting out the system. So let's get rid of it. And have a look if that has solved our problem. So this machine is essentially just a pusher. It's just to push a block around in a pretty little square. Alright, let's go. No, there's still a short, so that wasn't the short. That's interesting. That's the type of information we need. That wasn't the short. So where is... Oh, hold on. Is that the short there? Because I've come... Let's put this here. I think I might have found the short. Once again, it was in the convoluted section. Pardon me, I've got a terrible burp. So that Mountain Dew is just making me burpy. Let's put that there. I'm going to have to make this 1 square longer. Like I said, I don't know how long this episode is going to turn out, by the way. And I apologise if you've got somewhere to be and you're listening to this. But, engineering and matters of science wait for no man or woman or slightly singed baboon. Sorry, I just want to say the word baboon. I don't get to say that often. It's one of them words surprisingly doesn't come up in normal conversation for me. As much as you would probably expect. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, I think I might have sorted it. Right. So, if we put this here, that there... Why is that top torch off? That's the short! That's where the short is! Here! It's this! I found the short! Because this block's been powered by that and the redstone. Doy! Oh, God. Sometimes I can be a real moron. So let's use the idea that we learnt from our glowstone box over there. Right by the repeating circuit and the oscillator. Let's use the thing we learned from there, which is that redstone goes out in a really, I was going to say odd manner, but it comes out in a cross. So let's put that there. That's powering up there. This, come on, have I got to put in a... Oh no, that is on. So let's turn that off. Which... Wait a minute. Sorry, I'm saying wait a minute a lot. I think that's my catchphrase for this episode. God. I think the simple principle works. Let's see if we can actually move the block out of number 4. Well, there's the problems, because we need to turn off number 1. Because they're all firing, but they're not going back in. So, we need to get it so number 1 turns off after a certain period of time. Oh! There's something I was going to demonstrate, which we can probably use as concept for this. I explained at the end of last episode that if we built a structure like this, society as we know it would end. Because that is the law. I'm just going to take a cheeky drink, even though it's not cheeky drink time. And the reason that society would collapse is this disregards the laws of I'm pretty sure it's thermodynamics, which is essentially, this isn't losing power. This isn't diminishing returns, which basically means that if you, like, the best example of it is if you imagine a light bulb's job is to make light. Now, because it's not perfect and because there's the laws of thermodynamics, it also creates heat, which it isn't designed to do. But if it created only light, if it used 100% of its energy to create light, rather than creating light and heat, then it would be a lot more efficient. And if you had something at 100% efficiency, so all it did was create light. It didn't create any noise, any heat, any noise, heat, or vibrations. If it was 100% efficient, then you could build something like this. Don't take it, if you found an article, I'm more than interested to read it. But because this is powering itself, like I said, we could, like, that's a closed circuit there. That's just powering itself. But as we demonstrated earlier with the dispenser, we can tap into this because this is self-powering. This is a perpetual motion machine is essentially what I'm describing here. But, like, we can just tap into it. And if we had something like this in the real world, then we would have free, unlimited, energyless energy. Energy was why I was struggling there. Because we could just tap into it. If we had, like, the best examples is if you imagine a water wheel. If you ever seen MC Usher, in fact, the MC Usher does some great drawings, and I always use him as a basis of thinking about thermodynamics, and I've completely forgotten the words for them. Perpetual motion machines. He did that drawing where the water goes up the waterfall and then falls down on the water wheel, which then pushes the water back up the waterfall, which then falls down and pushes it, and like it goes in a cycle. If we had something like that, then we could tap into it, like use that water wheel turning to power something, because because of the way that it's working, it's going to keep powering itself. So we could, in theory, have unlimited power. Because, well, I say in theory, it doesn't work, but essentially, we could build something like that, like this. Not a perpetual motion machine, but we could build a more compact version of this for each of our each of our circuits. Sorry, I've just got an email. Each of our circuits. That's the word I'm looking for. Come on, May. It's not that hard, is it? Sorry, I've just got a message. Yeah. So let's try and make a very compact circuit that powers itself. Let's try that. So we need 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. I want to put it too close, too close. Too close for comfort, too far away for happiness. Sorry, there's a song for it. Oh, damn it. No, that was meant to be there. I wanted that to connect. So let's connect up the wires. So remember, we connect that, which goes over here. I apologise. That Mountain Dew has made me incredibly burpy. Yes, this is what we can do. This is what we'll do to build our perpetual pushing machine. We will just build a... Uh-oh. I'm going to have to put this a little bit further out. Just to accommodate, like, the actual pushing mechanism. So there we go. Let's just put that there, because that needs to tap it into a wire rather than a block. So let's put a block there. Let's put some redstone here. This is the problem with the blocky graphics. I can never tell if something's attached or if it's just floating in midair. So I'll put that one there. Let's put this here. This here. This here. This here. And that there. Alright, so let's see if we can turn this on. And then off. Oh no, I know the problem that we were having. I don't think I fully explained. Basically, we need to put one that's off, and that's going too fast. Let's try putting this one on. Oh, this is the problem I was having last time of trying to remember how to get the circuit to work it. So if I put that one there, the problem is every time I take out... Alright, I need to affect the power supply, don't I? Oh, there we go. So there we go. So I know why it's freaking out. That was a burnout there. That was going too fast, obviously. Yep, there we go. It's going too fast, so we need to put in repeaters to slow it down. But there we go. We've essentially got that completely, constantly firing itself. So let's put in this wire here. We need to break the circuit. Let's put in that wire there. I'm going to put in repeaters just so we don't have to constantly break and reapply our circuit. I've completely forgotten the word. Our power supply, so we don't have to keep messing around with it, essentially. So let's put a repeater in here. And slow it down. Slow it right down. There we go. That's working a bit better. So number 1 is a go. Thunderbirds are a go. So if we turn that on, you see it turns it off. Because it's messed up the dynamic of the wire. But then it's constantly on because of this wire. Yeah, so let's turn that off. And yes, so we've built our perpetual motion machine at 4 clicks, for number 1. So number 2, let's put this at 6 clicks. So let's look at our diagram, in fact. So obviously I've broken the circuit just to stop it constantly going on and messing up our later trying to piece it all together. Hold on 1 second, I'm just looking for some... Yeah, I started smoking again. Well, like e-smoking. Vaping, I believe they call... The kids are calling it nowadays. But I've apparently placed down my e-cigarette and I can't find it. Oh well. You guys are going to have to put up with me being slightly more cranky. But, yeah. So we need to copy this diagram and put in another repeater because we want at least 5 clicks on it. So, let's just do that. Like I said, don't do anything elegant, but it all bloody works. I'm from Yorkshire, which if you know anything about the Yorkshire people... Sorry, let me say that again. If you know anything about the Yorkshire people, come on. Let's try that again. I'm going to take a cheeky drink. Take a cheeky drink. Yes. There we go. If you know anything about the Yorkshire people, we tend to be very no-nonsense. It's our, famous... We are famously no-nonsensed people. So, it's quite funny, actually. The fact that I don't build elegant, I just build, working. Very, actually, I'm not going to say it because I know it pisses the partner off when I say it, but it's very Bauhaus, very, designed, beauty in the design. Sorry, I was scratching my lip and trying to think of something that wouldn't make him try and punch me when he gets home and listens to this. Alright, so let's place it in our circuit. Boop. This is going to mess everything up. No, it's not. That's because I've set this up wrong. There we go. Alright, so there we go. Alright, there's the basis. So let's put in boop, 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 boop. Go away, you slime. Go away, you slag. I'm watching a lot of EastEnders, a British soap opera, where everyone's a slag. Up it, you slag. I'm going to build this a bit closer so it's a little bit less gamey. I know I've just said that the Yorkshire people are famous for their no-nonsense, trying to get the job done attitude, but at the same time, I do like a little bit of design. So let's put in... I'm from Doncaster, by the way. I think I've described this or explained this before, but if you're just coming in for the Redstone episodes, you probably didn't know that. You probably didn't realise. I'm from a little town called Doncaster with like 4 castles in it, and the Americans love it, and to us it's just life, really. Yeah, no, I needed to break that circuit, but so that's the circuit we're monkeying now, mimicking even, not monkeying. So let's place this block here, that block there. And this one needs to... You see, this wire also needs to tap in, so... But they need to tap in at different points, don't they? So let's put that there. Okay, there we go. So, boop, boop. Doesn't matter where this taps in, that's really like a narrow tap in, but... It doesn't matter. We ain't The Rock. It is 1999... rap album with, I think it was Wyclef Jean. It doesn't matter. That's right. Dwayne The Rock Johnson has a rap album, or a rap single, I should say, which was surprisingly good. Like, I really enjoyed it. Even for its novelty factor, I enjoyed it. So that's 1, 2. Let's place a block here. Nope, let's place a block there because I think I'm really close to this. Let's place that there, then 1 stone there. Can you tell I'm a bit tight for space? I'm just ramming everything in now. Oh, nope, 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 those 2 are too close. No touching. There we go. Does that work? I don't know, let's try. So that's turned off there. Yeah, no, I need to get rid of this one. I need to turn this one on. Alright, yeah. So that does work. Good, 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 good. So, now I need to make this repeating. No, it's going to feed back in itself. It's going to be a feedback loop. So let's get rid of this. So get rid of this. I'm going to put an experimental torch here now. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't have to be into the back of it. Yeah, we can solve that problem very easily, love. We can stick it up on Gumtree. Why isn't that working? Gumtree, by the way, I think is our our British version of Craigslist. I do believe, I am told. I don't use it personally. I don't trust people. Oh, yeah, no, that's it. That's all we need. It doesn't have to tap into the wire at all. It just has to tap into the circuit. So, why isn't that repeating? Go away, guys. I'm trying to build a really complex, like, breaking the laws of physics complex machine here. Go away. Let's get a sword, in fact. Let's just go and combat their asses. Let's have a diamond sword. I don't get many of them. Just because I don't play Minecraft with combat, really. I do, like, always play on survival mode, but I don't go out killing. I just kind of accept they're there and try and keep away from them. So, I need to turn this on. But at least that's backwards. At least that's backwards from... Let's turn this. Why is that still receiving power? Let's have a look. That one's not receiving power. So this one needs to instinctively be off. Like, this one needs to start its job off. Yes, there we go. But this... I'm going to have to build this out a little bit. I'm going to make it a bit more gamely, but I just need to invert the current a little bit. Just to make me own happy there. Make me happy. Because I want this to be a really elegant, over-engineered, designed machine. Like one of those that are like, why have you done such a thing? Like, why? Let's try and think. Yeah, yep. Let's put a block there. Put a block there, block there. Oh, balls, I've done it again. So I need to invert the current once more. Because if I put this redstone here, it's going to fire. But if I take out this one, then... Have I inverted it? Nope. If I take out this one. Why have I got one there? Alright, let's try and take out this, which should reset all the... Like, go all the way around. Why is it not going all the way around? What's keeping it on? Which one is keeping it on? One of these is keeping itself on. This one. But that's because I've taken that out. Essentially, there's a problem here. But I don't see where it is. Alright, let's watch this one. Boop. That's why. This block's here just randomly. There we go. Let's put an inverter on it. Now the two currents will start, like, playing ball. There we go. There we go. Right, so that's started with the power off. And I'm not going to bother running all the way down there. I'm just going to hijack the system by putting this here. Oh, I need to put in another inverter. God damn it. God damn it. This is going to be another long episode, I can tell you. I'm not going to bed. I'm not going to bed. I'm not going to stop until I have got at least the first two of these perpetual motion machines pushing. I might cut out some of it. I might cut out, like, if it's going to take me a long time, I might cut out some of it because... Oh, there we go. Alright, we've got it perpetually moving now. But it's not at the behest of our switch. That's the problem. Oh, we got the second one moving, but not the first one. How quick do I have to do this? Alright, so flick. I might have to put an inverter on this one, but we've got number 2 working. Number 2 is working absolutely number fine. That's right, it's number 2 fine. And, yeah, so let's break the circuit so we don't have to worry about it. Oh, broke here at the wrong point. Marr. Marr, that's why I got a genius award. Right, let's make sure I've actually... Oh, that's why, because I forgot to wire it all up. So let's put in this wire. Does that start itself going already? Yeah. So there is a fundamental problem with this one. Hold on. Sorry, I'm just, like I said, I might cut this out. After we've got the first two done, I will cut it out until I get it all done. Or we'll end the episode. I'll probably end the episode, actually. Yeah, I'm going to have to put an inverter in number 1, because when I turn it off, it turns on. And that's a bit of a problem. Because it needs to, when I turn it on... Well, number 1's not just working now. Alright, so let's turn that on. Why is that not turning off? Why is that one not turning off at all? Oh, right. Okay, I see the problem here. The reason that this one's not turning off is that there's no inversion of power here. So I'm going to have to invert this power somehow. Let's rebuild number 1, because number 2 seems to be working fine. I'm not going to jinx it, and I'm not going to play with it. I'm going to put it away, call it a good job, and move back on to number 1 that I thought I'd already finished. That's how you know this is engineering. Because as soon as one problem's fixed, about 1 billion more happen. Alright, so there we go. This should work now, because I've inverted the power slightly. Yeah, there we go. So let's flick the switch so it's not going to keep itself going. And that flashing over there is just completely distracting. But now, why is this one not working? Oh, I broke the circuit, that's why. There we go. Okay, so number 2 is definitely moving too slowly. Is definitely moving too slowly. That's good to know. But now number 1's working fine. And number 2 is moving slowly, but it's working. And so we can speed that up going down here. Just take off a couple of clicks. Well, that's working perfectly, because this one, let's put a block in. Let's show. Alright, so put a block in there. See? Why is that not pushing it now? There we go. See, it pushes, then it comes back. So, then if this one had power, that would push the block over here. It doesn't have to work absolutely perfectly, but I will be working it and perfecting it out so it works perfectly. But it's the end of the episode. I don't know how long this one is, but the last one was slightly longer than usual. But, yeah. So, if you're enjoying this series of Maze Builds Redstone, or you have a suggestion, comment, idea, or if you just want to do anything, like if you want to come and join the Redstone episode, especially now I'm on PC, like I've always said, if anyone wants to join me, come on, come in to our Redstone and help me build the world's biggest, most convoluted, pointless thing ever. Because that's how we roll. So this is the system. I'm going to take out the one next to it just so we can see a bit easier. Take this, that's the AND system, isn't it? No, that's the OR system. Yeah. If we take out the OR gate, just so we can see a bit easier. But you can bury this, which I'll kind of do on next, like when we're finished. But anyway, I'm distracting myself. So that's Maze Let's Plays. Like I said, if you like this, leave a comment, a subscribe. Well, you don't leave a subscribe. Subscribe. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Or if you've got any suggestions of what we should build, or any suggestions if you've seen a logical fallacy in my designs, let me know. And I will get back to you as soon as humanly possible. But anyway, so I'm going to say goodbye, which I've said 4 times now. But anyway, I'm going to say it now. Goodbye. Come on, get it down with the circ knife.